Hi. You know, you keep on running, working, and achieving, and being successful. And then what? The main thing for our lives to feel good about our lives and to keep on going in this life, because life goes ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs. It's like the vibrations of the heart. And you're not a robot, you can never survive without feelings, and this is my specialty. You won't find a meaning without these feelings. It's what colors our lives, the feeling. And feelings mean that we have, connection with the other. Now, there are two parts within a human being. There is the materialistic part, which what you can see, and there is the vibrational or the kahromagnetic part, which is vibrations. The movement I'm doing now, it is based on vibrations more than the brain and how it works. I agree with you that there is a message which goes to the brain, and then the brain orders my hand, for example, to move. I'm talking about something more than that, which you cannot have control over, which are the vibrations of the band, which gives this movement. It gives the spirit and the charisma and the personality of a person. It's the feelings. They are the feelings which are giving us this way of expressing oneself. These vibrations are feelings, and to give a meaning to your life is to live with feelings. You cannot just go on working and running from place to another to be a successful person. We hear a lot about people who achieved a lot materialistic wise, who achieved a lot money wise and things that they own, and when they reach the peak they commit suicide. It's because of this. It's because they're not fulfilled from within. There are three things when it comes to relationships: the relation with God, the relation with myself, and the relation with the other. Now, it's not a choice for you to go on without believing. The core of oneself is going back to God. So you need to have this connection. It's not like you want to have it. It's you need it in your life in order to feel that you are fulfilled. It's the base of your core is to have this vibration connection with God, because this connection will balance what you have from within, and you will be friends with yourself. We go on in our lives and we have lots of negative things happen, and if you don't have this connection with God, you won't be able to bear what's going on in life. Life is beautiful, life is nice, life is a happy place. You can do it the way you want it to be. But so many times, especially with those people who are always running and not giving themselves a break, they will find a time that life will make them stop to rethink about their lives and to see what's going on within themselves. It's kind of giving a break to yourself to understand what's going on, because nothing is by coincidence. Nothing is coincidence. Everything has its own meaning and everything has its own reason. You cannot just, take a pill and think that it will pass and it will go away. it will be repeated again and again and again. Because, and from my specialty, I'm specialized in feelings and vibrations. If you have this negative vibration within you, let's say, for example, vibration of betrayal, you will be having repetitive events which proves that you have this type of feeling. It's kind of, it's shouting for you out by repeating this incident, so you will have to get rid of it. You will be having repetitive incident which will support this kind of feeling that you have, like repetitive incidents of betrayal, and you don't know why this is happening to you. It's because of that, because you have the vibrations of this kind of feeling, and by the law of attraction, it attracts you people which will make sure that you will be betrayed. This is how it works. Life without human relationships has no meanings. You know, when you have a relationship with your spouse or with your kids, or when you have a good friend which shares with you laughters, you can talk to, you can have fun with, this is the most important thing, and this is what keeps us going in life. Otherwise, you won't be able to bear life. And sometimes you will be standing there alone with no one, but knowing that the one and only is with you, who is God, then this would fulfill you and will strengthen this connection. And you will feel that you need no one, but you still need this human connection within you to be fulfilled and to be able to continue, you know, living in this life. So the other thing is the relation with the other, with the partner, with the spouse. You know, I achieve nothing with having divorces from one experience to the other, or just breaking up. It's very easy to break up, and it's very easy to get a divorce. It sucks, but okay, it's easy. Much easier than continuing in a relationship and working on it. And this is the real achievement, is when you work on a relationship, and relationship with a partner or with a husband, you know, it needs a lot of work. When the first experience doesn't work, that doesn't mean that there is something wrong with me. There are mistakes which have been done, and we learn from them. The thing is, usually with the second experience, we go into the experience and we think that the other has the problem. And the problem actually is within us. So I cannot ask the other to change, and I have this negative feeling within me, like, for example, betrayal. Even if he is not the type of person who would betray you, he will do it unconsciously. It is really powerful what I'm talking about. This betrayal, what's happening actually, it's because you have this bad vibration within you, which is called betrayal. For example, there are so many negative feelings that I have a chart that shows all the negative feelings that a person can feel, and of course there has been studies and tests for that, and there were like hundreds and hundreds of papers about these negative feelings, and then they put it in a chart. What I do in my sessions is I get this vibration, this negative vibration, negative feeling, and I know which negative feeling is causing a person to go through this. So this is how we work in my sessions. So it's not because of the other. It is me. There is something going on within me that I don't understand, that I need to work on. And then I will find the other is changing. It's not by finding any excuse to leave. You know, we can have lots of excuses to leave. The real achievement is to keep on going and to continue within the relation, because you promised that you will be there, you will stay, and you will continue no matter what. And of course, we all have negatives. It means nothing when someone has a negative thing within their personalities. It's just to leave, and within their personality it's just to leave. As I mentioned before, it's easy to do that. But the real achievement is to go through the relation and to work on it. The relationship, it's an everyday effort, but it's nice when you achieve it. You feel fulfilled and you feel good, and this relation becomes stronger and stronger. And this is the real achievement. This is when you feel that you are really successful. And the thing is that you need this relation, because we are humans. We cannot just say that, okay, I will stay single and I will be happy about it. You will be happy about it for some time. But then there will be, consequences. You will be alone. You will find that everyone has their own kids, and they're having a family life, and they can share things together, secrets, private things. There is someone to share. I know that sometimes you can feel alone with your partner, but of course you don't want that. So when you work on the relation and you do the effort, you will bear anything else. Being single, I'm not against it. It's just that there are consequences for it, and they are really painful. You don't want to feel that you are alone, and you are left alone, and there's no one around. And at the same time, having a family and having a partner or a husband or a wife, it needs a lot of work, but in the end, I know it's worth it. It's worth all this effort and to have this relation, because it fulfills the heart. No matter how much you tell yourself that I will be happy alone and I would love to be left alone, the time will come that you will feel that you are really alone and lonely. Unless if you have this connection with God. But we are human beings at the end of the day, and we need these relations. Human relations are the core of our living. And in order to do that, you need to be patient and bear what's going on, and understanding, and work on yourself. And the more you work on yourself, the more you will find that the relationship with the other will be better. Things will change. So when someone comes and says that she did that, he did that, she doesn't want to change, it's because as much as it's painful to know that, but this is the truth. I am the reason why this relation is not working. It's not because of the other. When a woman and a man, they're sitting together, and then all of a sudden the man leaves, it's because the vibrations, we are made of vibrations. The vibrations he's getting from her are not good. They are making him confused, because she's saying that he's lovely, he's nice, but he's a cheater. He will lie at me later on, he will leave me. All these vibrations, they reach the other. They feel it. They don't know what are they exactly. They feel the discomfort, and they leave, and they never come back. They just say that we didn't feel comfortable. So the problem with having this complication within a relationship, or I'm not having it at all, it's because of me. It's me, it's not the other. When a woman, for example, gets hit, she's not the reason. I cannot say that, but I can say that she has something within her which is attracting this abuse and hitting her. Sometimes you can be totally open to the bad things, and they tell you that you asked for it. And sometimes you know how to protect yourself and to put the boundaries and to appreciate yourself. These are all negative feelings that attracting the other to hit or to shout or to abuse. See? Abuse. Having abuse vibrations, having unworthy vibrations. These are all negative feelings which might attract such person. Abusive, angry. So there is something. There are negatives such as unworthy, abusive, betrayal, effort unreceived, all negative vibrations within a person. Once they are cancelled, they are gone completely, then a person can do the effort again and work on themselves to understand that they are really worthy. They set their own boundaries about how to deal with them, things like that, within the session, of course. But you need to understand that you cannot ask people to change. You need to work on yourself first, and then you won't be even having a problem with changing people. And this is how you will get better relationships, better experiences. So as much as it's painful, as much as it's pure and clear, and very important to know this about oneself, instead of searching outside of myself, I search from within and see what is causing me to have these repetitive experiences in my life, and change them, make the effort to work on them and have a better life.